Hi guys, so today I'm filming my top 8 favourite roller coasters around the world. Bear in mind, I've only ever been to Disney, Universal, Florida, Thorpe Park and Alton Towers. So when I say around the world, it's not really that much around the world. But theme parks are one of my favourite places to go, and I love roller coasters a lot. So I thought I would tell you some of my favourite roller coasters. These aren't particularly in order, by the way. I just have them in a bunch. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so number 1 is Stealth, which is at Thorpe Park in England. If you didn't know, it's a theme park in England. Stealth is the roller coaster that goes from like 0 miles per hour to like 80 miles per hour in 2 seconds, I think it is, which is pretty fast. And the ride is over in like seconds, but it is so fun. I love it so much. People are always, if they don't like rides a huge amount, unlike me, they're always pretty scared to go on it at first. I don't know why. I think maybe just because it's the speed. It's also really high as well, but because it's so fast, it's over in seconds, and it's just so, it's like the adrenaline is just so fun, and you don't realise how high it is and how fast it is because it's just so fun. And I've been to Thorpe Park with several friends and they've been scared to go on it, and I forced them to go on it and they enjoyed it, so obviously a good ride. I love it a lot. I'm pretty sure one time when I went to Thorpe Park we went on it in like 5 times in a row, but the adrenaline you get on it is just and the pictures are always funny because it takes it as it slings you off, and it's just hilarious. Okay, so number 2 is Oblivion at Alton Towers. Oblivion is the ride that drops down like vertically from quite high up. I don't know if it's like a specific amount. Well, there is obviously a specific amount of how far it drops, but I don't know what it is. That's what I'm saying. It's obviously high again. So far these rides have all been pretty high, so if you don't like heights, maybe you won't like them. Although I don't think it should really matter if you don't like heights, because the rides are so fast and it's just the adrenaline is so fun, it doesn't particularly matter. Like if you was standing on top of it, I would be a lot more scared, but because it's in a ride, I'm not scared. Oblivion is, so you basically, it's like rows of 8s, so it's 16 overall I think, and you go around really high and then you drop straight down into this like pit, and it's like all this steam comes up, and then you come up the other side, like, because you go underground. It's so fun. I love it. The pictures, it takes like kind of 2 pictures. Like the picture that it zooms in on is when you're like going down and you're like woo, actually, or is it going around the corner on the other side? I'm not sure. But the picture, like it has a picture of like everyone at the top as well, and that's as you're just about to go down, or just as you're going to start to go down, so everyone's faces is like the fear, but there's always me like woo. But Oblivion I love. What else is there to say? I don't know. You get a pretty good view from on top of Oblivion as well, I guess. Not that you can exactly just sit and take some pictures up there, because you're kind of shiting yourself as you're about to drop down. Although recent times I've been on it, last time I went to Alton Towers, going down the drop wasn't really so tummy turning anymore, because I'm kind of just used to it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I love it. Okay, on to the third one is 13, which is also at Alton Towers. 13 is really fun. That sounds so stupid. 13, is 13 based on a movie? I'm not sure. 13 is basically, it's not a huge ride, but it is one of the big 6 rides at Alton Towers. It's not, you go around like the track, I can't remember the whole exact track, I mean obviously, but so you go around like the track, yeah, then you go inside this building and it like shuts from behind, and this bit is my favorite, and I love when people don't know what's gonna happen. It's just hilarious. Yeah, so it shuts and you're in it and you drop like down like that, and then you go backwards out of the building, and honestly it's so fun, and I wish that it takes a photo in there as you drop down, because that would be hilarious, especially when there's people that don't know it's gonna drop. It's great, and it's really fun. It's not a far drop, it's like nothing like Oblivion. It's like a meter drop maybe, not even that, I don't know. It's really not far, but it's fun. And I especially love this ride in the dark, like at Halloween, with glow sticks, because it's all through like trees, so it's dark there, and then when you go inside that bit as well, it's dark in there, and then when you're going backwards, that bit's still inside, so it's like dark in there. And when you have glow sticks, it's just really fun, just because it is, because it's glow sticks. Okay, this next one is again at Alton Towers. Kind of love the rides there. This ride is called Air or Galactica. Yeah, I call it Air because I preferred it when it was Air, although technically I didn't ever go on it when it was Air. But basically this ride was called Air, and then they added this goggle, what's it called, for Oculus feature, and they've changed it to Galactica because you see like you're in like space with the goggles. But I personally think it's a lot more fun without the goggles, because then it's like you're actually flying. Because the reason this ride is so fun is you sit in the seats obviously, and then it's got like, it goes over your feet, yeah, and to hold your feet up, and so you sit in, yeah, and then it tilts you, so you're like laying down on your stomach, and it goes round the ride like that, and it's so fun because it's like you're flying. I feel like that's one of the reasons why a lot of people would be scared of this ride, because you're not sitting upright, but that's why it's amazing, because you're like literally flying and you can be like Superman, and it's amazing. So I just think it's so much better than the goggles, because it's like actually real. You're actually flying, you're not in space, like you know you're not in space, so it's not as fun. Do you see what I mean? Like and another fun bit is it when it like, because you know like rides obviously they have to go up, yeah, well when it goes up it's like coming out of the building, and there's this little bit where you can sit underneath where it goes up, so you can see everyone going up. And it's always fun, like if you have someone you're with, to sit there and take pictures of you going up, because it's just fun, isn't it? Okay, this next ride is also at Alton Towers. I think this is the last one for Alton Towers. This one is the Smiler, which I feel like is very controversial to being liked or not, I guess. Mostly because of what happened there. You probably know what happened if not. But I personally love this ride a lot. I was nervous to go on it at first, kind of more because of what happened. But I went on it, and honestly I love it. I'm pretty sure this ride has 14 turns slash loops slash same thing, and it's so fun. The word Smiler is very suiting, because when I went on it I was smiling a lot. And I also forced my brother to go on it because he didn't want to go on it, and I paid him to go on it, and he enjoyed it too, because he was scared to go on it, but then he went on it and he enjoyed it. I actually have a Smiler hoodie, which I should have worn, but I didn't think of that until now, because I can see it over there. But anyway, too late. But I love Smiler. Like, it's, I don't know, just something about it. Like, I don't know if it says it has laughing gas, or if it's joking, or if I'm imagining it, but I'm pretty sure it must have laughing gas of some sort, because it's just funny. Although, well, actually this goes for every ride. If you hold your hands up, if you're like me and you like to hold your hands up on rides, your arms are gonna ache eventually. 1, because of holding them up, and 2, because of the like bars hitting your arms. It will hurt by the end of the day, but it's worth it because it's just fun, isn't it? Can I stop saying in it, please? Thank you. Yeah, but Smiler, I love it a lot. Okay, this next one is at Thorpe Park again. This one is called Saw, or Saw Alive, or is that the horror maze? I think it's just called Saw. Anyway, Saw, let's just call it Saw. Saw is based on the movie Saw, or Saw Alive. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, so but the ride is really fun. There's this bit where you go up, I think it's up or down, I'm not sure which way it is, and it has this big like rotating chainsaw-y bit thing, and I always think I'm gonna hit my head when we go past that, but never do. But it feels like you will, but you won't, I promise. But this ride is just really fun. Like, it has a few twists and turns and loopy things and whatnot. Loopy things? What? If you're into roller coasters but you're like sort of scared about them, like being too much, I feel like this one may be a good one because it's not like overly dramatic ride, but it's also like a big ride and it's fun at the same time, I feel. Maybe I'm just not scared of them. I don't know, but Saw, when you first go off, start the ride, it turns around and there's this like body, fake body, that's squirting blood, fake blood, out, and it's not like loads that you get wet. It's like a little sprinkling. It's like, and because there's like steam there, you don't really get wet because it's, yeah. And I don't know, I just feel like that's a cool thing where you like go off and straight away you turn. Also, because there's like 2 carts, not at once, but like when they're loading the people, they load 2 carts worth, and the first one goes straight off. The second cart, you stop for like a minute on this like little inside bit, and the clown from the film Billy is there, and it talks to you or something about like your life ending, or it's to do with the game. Your life ending. It talks to you about like the game, like to choose whether to live or to die or something odd like that. And yeah, and I don't like particularly sitting on that side near him, not because I'm particularly scared of it, because I know it's not real, but just like I'd rather not. You know. But I don't care because once you've been on it loads, it's there always, obviously, so you just know. But I think this ride's fun. It's like adrenaline, amazing, awesome, woo. And I know, I'm pretty sure they have on Horror Nights, whatever it's called, at Halloween, they have a Saw Alive maze, I think, or they used to at least. Not been on that, but that's a thing too. But the ride is fun. I need to stop doing these videos. I'm not good at describing stuff. Why do I keep doing videos where I need to describe stuff when I can't describe stuff? Okay, this next one is, I'm not 100% sure on the name because I've only been here once. It's, I think it's Yeti Mountain at Disney. Was it at Animal Kingdom maybe? I'm not sure. This one reminds me of 13 at Alton Towers in the sense that they both go backwards. The Yeti Mountain one is like you go up this mountain on the roller coaster and then you get to the top and it's like the track's broken and then you have to go back down, so it like goes backwards, which the thrill of going backwards on a ride I just think is so fun, you know. I really want to go on one of those rides where it like does the whole ride and then it does the whole ride backwards. Swarm at Thorpe Park used to go backwards. There was like 2 rows that go backwards, but they got rid of that, which was so sad because I loved that. That was so fun. Yeti Mountain is awesome. I love that. Although I think I've only been on it twice, I think, or so, because I've only been to America, Disney. I've only been to Disney once, so obviously I haven't been on that, whereas the ones at Alton Towers and Thorpe Park I've been on plenty of times because I'm a lot closer to them. Okay, my last one. I again don't know the name of this one. I've been to this place once as well, but I've been on a ride several times when we were there. It's the Harry Potter one at Universal Studios, Florida. Now, I know there's a roller coaster one. This one is the one that's like inside and it's like a simulation-y thing. And you're like in a like ride seat and you're like, it's like you're on a broomstick. So like you're going around on a ride and it's like got like a screen. So it's like you're flying through Hogwarts and stuff. And it's just really fun. And it was even funny going on it because when we went to Florida, we went like the 4 of us, my family and my nan. And my nan came on this ride and she sat with my dad. And there's this like dragon that comes out and apparently she swore at it. Which I just think is hilarious. Like, yeah, but I think it's really cool as well because like it's like you're in Hogwarts and that and you're like helping Harry out. But it's just pretty awesome, to be honest. So yeah, they are all of my favourite, why did I say that like that? They're all my favourite or top 8 favourite rides in the world. I would love to go to more places and visit Disney more again even, and the other Disneys. I tell you, one ride I really wanted to go on in Disney was the Hollywood Tower of Terror, but of course no one that I was with would go on it with me, and sorry but I'm not going on it alone. I love rides, but so hopefully one day I will find a person that will go on that with me because I really want to go on that. There were some other rides in Florida that I also wanted to go on, but no one would go on with me, so that's disappointing. Mainly at Universal because I think Disney, there weren't as many big rides other than Tower of Terror, but yeah. But I would also love to go to like more places like Six Flags. That's the like big one in America, isn't it? And I don't know any other theme parks, but other ones I suppose that are cool with big roller coasters. I love the big roller coasters, if you haven't noticed from this video. Most of them are the like bigger adrenaline rush ones. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what your favourite rides are anywhere, if there's any I mentioned that you like as well. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.